lots of people define themselves by belonging to a family, to a society, by their work. Lots of them do by their skills. And I think the best definition for us is to, as they say, you are what you think, what you say, and what you do. Mr. Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters, members, and guests, good evening and Assalamu alaikum.
Good evening.
It was in high school when the image of myself was completely shattered after I met my friend Osama. My friend Osama was the top on the class in high school. You see, during that time, I defined myself as the top student in my class, the smart kid. But when Osama came to the same high school that I was in, he took that away from me. Not only that, Osama was a very smart kid. He was a professional athlete who played ping pong for Al-Hasa club. He had a very charismatic personality. He was very sociable. He had lots of friends and he was loved from lots of people. So I was left with the question of what is so special about me? I am no longer the best and the top student of my class. Tonight I'm delivering my icebreaker for the third time. The first time I delivered my icebreaker speech was when I was in college in 2012. You see, I was going through the same kind of issue. I was trying to redefine myself. The question resurfaced again in college, and I asked myself, what is so special about me? So I decided, in order to answer that question, to go ahead and to have new experiences. So what I did is join different clubs, different organizations, took different rules. One of them was Toastmasters. I played different types of sports. I traveled, I spoke to lots of people, trying to discover the person inside me, the skills that I have. Lots of these experiences went away, but some stuck, and they became an integral part of my personality, like Toastmasters and like sports. So I redefined myself as an athlete person, as a Toastmaster, as a traveler, as a person who likes traveling. The second time I delivered my icebreaker was in 2015 when I joined this club, Al-Hasa Toastmasters Club. I talked about, the title of my speech was Definitions, and I talked about how we define ourselves and how I defined myself. That was specifically talking about my college experience and how it shaped my personality. Now here I am again, fast forward, delivering my icebreaker again, because I'm starting the pathways, and I think that the best way for us to define ourselves is to think of how we spend our time, because like I said earlier, we are what we do, what we say, and what we think. So it's very important that you reflect on how you spend your time. Look for new experiences, because with that you will explore yourself, you will rediscover the parts that were not discovered before. And after that, you can reflect on those experiences and act upon them. Discover the skills that you have, discover the person who you are, redefine yourself. Mr. Toastmaster of the day.